Our farmers have used Ultra Gro's Crop Shield as a sunlight dispersal product for a long time, and we're dissipating heat in the summertime, but now we're finding that we're probably accumulating a little bit of chill hours too on some permanent crops. Garrett, what makes Crop Shield different?
So what makes Crop Shield different is its primary ingredients, titanium dioxide.
Okay.
A lot of other stuff out there.
That's the heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter. A lot of stuff out there on the market, kaolin clay, calcium carbonate, list goes on and on. What we're seeing is, bottom line, better results. We're seeing refractory versus reflection.
Okay, and there was a difference there between reflection and refraction.
Absolutely. What we're talking about is we're seeing something, titanium dioxide as a nanoparticle. What it's doing is it's bringing in light and dispersing it in multiple different directions versus a unilateral light source being reflected. What happens is by just reflecting, we create a hot spot on that tissue and we can generate some heat, even though we think we're reflecting.
So Garrett, we've got the titanium dioxide. You explained reflection, refraction, but Crop Shield also has an NPK product to it. So we're getting nutrition at the same time.
Right, it does. We're actually talking NPK value, which to my knowledge is the only crop protection out there, some protectant out there with the NPK value in there. We also have organic acids into it. So not only are we providing a protectant, we're also providing an NPK source.
Okay, and as a nanoparticle, that means that one, it's tiny, but two, it's also got space between it. So by putting Crop Shield out, we're not shutting a plant down.
Correct. We're not shutting the plant down in the sense we're not putting a blanket on something that's already hot. We're actually putting more so like a netting, a protectant where it can still breathe, it can still absorb light, turn it into chlorophyll.
Now we've had some growers that, they've seen the product work. They know it works in their mind, but they still wanted to have some sort of proof that, hey, this is doing something. So this last couple of years, growers have now been using aerial vehicles, the unmanned aerial vehicles, flying them over their fields now with thermal imagery, and they are seeing a difference.
Absolutely. This year, specifically this year, we ran a couple of different trials. One using drones, the grower's own drone. He bought a nice drone, came out, did some aerial imagery, and what we saw was, to the line, we saw a 10-degree benefit of providing crop protection.
So Garrett, lots of times with our Crop Shield product, we're also trying to protect plants, but we know there's deficiencies in the field. Can we blend this with other products?
Absolutely. We do it all the time. Summertime, we'll add it with micronutrients. We can add other, fungicides or run maybe a miticide.
With other heat stress products, there's a lot of wear and tear on those nozzles because some of those products are pretty abrasive. Crop Shield is much more pure and we don't have as many issues, especially our aerial applicators tell us that.
Absolutely. So last year specifically, talking to aerial applicators, we saw that it was a pleasure to work with these guys.
They were washing nozzles after every couple acres that they ran through.
Right, and they're actually recommending it to growers specifically for that reason.
And another part that aerial applicators absolutely love is the fact we're not doing 20 and 30-gallon rides. We're able to put Crop Shield on with a 10-gallon water ride.
We're going out and doing 10-gallon rides. Even more so important in the wintertime, we're able to go out, get across a field in a 10-gallon ride when your field's soaked.
Perfect. Well, when it heats up again or even when it gets super cold, make sure you ask your crop nutritionist about Ultra Gro's Crop Shield.